Hi, I'm Aparajita, and this project aims to implement a fully relational computerized database system to manage information about psychologists and the public lectures they deliver. The system is intended to replace ad hoc record keeping methods and support structured data storage, querying, and analytics. In this video, I will explain query question number 20, which answers the analytical question, how does revenue accumulate over time for each psychologist? The key idea behind this query is to show cumulative revenue rather than individual lecture revenue so that we can understand financial growth trends for each psychologist as they deliver more lectures. To achieve this, I am using a common table expression called running revenue, the sum analytical function, windowing clauses such as partition by, order by, and rows between, and the rank function to identify the most recent lecture. At a high level, this query performs three main tasks: calculate revenue per lecture, accumulate revenue over time per psychologist, display results based on the latest lecture context. All of this logic is encapsulated inside a single CTE, which keeps the query clean and readable. Let me start with the CTE definition. With running revenue as is how we define a CTE here. It acts as a temporary named result set which improves readability and logical flow and allows us to break down complex analytical logic step by step. Here, the CTE is named running revenue because it computes cumulative revenue over time. Inside the CTE, I begin by selecting the data from two tables. We can see the join condition here where two tables are involved, that is psychologists and lecture table. The join condition ensures each lecture is correctly associated with the psychologist who delivered it, and this step creates foundational data set needed for revenue analysis. Next, I calculate the revenue generated by each lecture using this block of code highlighted in yellow color. I am using the block of code L.entry fee into L.actual attendance as revenue. Revenue is calculated as entry fee into actual attendance. This gives the actual monetary value earned from each lecture. At this stage, revenue is calculated row by row. No aggregation is applied yet. This value is later used in the running total calculation. Now the core analytical component of the query is highlighted in yellow. Here I used sum function as an analytical function, unlike a traditional sum with group by. This analytical version preserves individual lecture rows, allows us to see progressive accumulation over time. Partition by psychologist's ID ensures that revenue accumulation restarts for each psychologist. Each psychologist has an independent running total. Order by lecture date clause defines the chronological sequence the revenue is accumulated in the order lectures were delivered. Now, the window clause, rows between unbounded preceding and current row, which specifies the calculation starts from the first lecture and continues up to the current lecture. This is what makes the total running rather than static. As a result, each row shows the total revenue earned up to the point in time. Next, I am using rank analytical function, which ranks lectures per psychologist. The most recent lecture receives the rank of 1. Finally, we are doing the filtering condition. Now, I will run the entire query and show the output. We got 9 rows as output, and the final result clearly shows each psychologist's name, their latest lecture details, revenue from the lecture, and total revenue accumulated over time. This allows the stakeholders or event organizers to compare overall earnings, identify high performing psychologists, understand long term revenue trends. We can see in the output the duplicate rows for the psychologist Mr. Flynn, who has delivered 2 lectures in a single day. As we have selected the latest lecture date as our filtering condition, so the lectures delivered in a single day will come as duplicates, which is possible because the lectures were delivered in hybrid mode. A person can deliver lectures in hybrid mode in a single day. Also, we can see Mr. Flynn has the highest revenue accumulation over time. That is 92,345 euros. And second position goes to Miss Wilson, who has the revenue total of 67,370. In conclusion, we can say this query demonstrates effective usage of analytical sum function for running totals, windowing clauses for precise control, and rank function to isolate the latest records. The query provides insights into financial progression, not just individual performance. Overall, this query is a strong example of analytical SQL function, which serves this project's purpose. Thank you.